Today we're talking about a console I absolutely freaking love. That is known in Japan as the PC Engine and in America as a TurboGrafx 16. Let's get started.
Are you one of us? 16-bit graphics, or one of them, 8-bit? Us, CD game sound. Them, not. Us, them. Us, TurboExpress Portable. Us. Buy TurboGrafx 16 now and get one of 38 selected games free.
So I always kind of like wanted one of these. Later on, I didn't really know much about them when I was growing up, but I just started watching Game Chasers and stuff like that when they first started showing, talk about, and then talking to Tony and people I met over the years. They were telling me about the TurboGrafx, PC Engine, Retro Dunk especially. Retro Dunk absolutely loves his PC Engine, and I think he bought every PC Engine game that was on the Wii store when it was up there. So after being really into collecting, I just watched some videos and decided I just had to have one, and I wanted to get me like the best version, one that could play everything. And so what happened was I just decided, I looked on eBay, so I got a rough gauge of prices of the consoles, and I thought, right, well, I need to fund this, and so I decided to sell back all in my N64 collection and some of my SNES stuff. And I raised a good amount of money for it, and I arranged to raise just enough to get the console, and no, sorry, I raised more than enough to get the console. But what I wanted to do is I didn't just want the console. I wanted modded. I wanted it properly modded, so it plays both regions, you know, England, America, and Japan, and fully RGB modded, because the signal is really, really awful at the console. So I got me a PC Engine Duo R, which is yeah, so fully modded. My region switch under there, and it's awesome. But with the PC Engine, it came with the normal turbo pad. Later on I upgraded to the Avenue pad. My buddy Ross O'Reilly helped me get, he actually helped me get quite a bit of my PC Engine stuff. And I also do have a white pad somewhere, but that's around. If I find it, I find it. But TurboExpress, my buddy Rowan, I was talking to him, we actually first met him. First day we actually met Rowan was here, 1 year anniversary, and become really good episode. We've become really good friends since then. And I was messaging him, I said, you know, I really love PC, and she said, oh, I've got one. I was like, oh really, would you sell it? He was like, yeah, and he said a price, and we agreed a price online. So I went up, and when I picked it up, it was kind of like an ecstatic day for me, but a sad day for Tony, because that's when his original 2-slot had to go back because it was just not working. So he charged me £100 for a fully cap replacement TurboExpress, and you know, I was just like, couldn't believe it. It came with, he did one game for me, but when I was in there, and he was like, well, don't forget it's the TurboExpress, so it only plays like American games if you want to play Japanese games, because obviously I had my Duo R. And in Play Nation at the time, which was over Meet Up, they had one of these sat there for 20 quid. I managed to knock it down for a tenner. So you plug this into the back, mind you tend to clean it every single time you play it, and then you plug your Japanese PC Engine card in the top. And it works absolutely flawlessly. So yeah, they've got a couple. I haven't even got one that I've not actually opened. And believe it or not, you do need them for Street Fighter. It's really strange, if you want to play multiplayer on the PC Engine, you have to basically plug one pad in there, and you have to buy one of these, which you can understand the multiplayer adapter for like Mega Drive, Saturn or whatever, but just to play 2-player games you have to buy one of these. It's kind of a strange way of doing it, because I always thought there was like a socket on the back of like Player 1 pad to do it, but no, you can't. But yes, enough garble. Let's talk about the games I've got. Now some of these games have come from everywhere. We'll talk about Ross O'Reilly, talk about Lee Cunningham in the Watford game market, a couple from Play Nation, Watford Film Faircom, which is also on the video, a couple from Play Nation and online purchases and so forth. So I got Alien Crush, probably the best pinball game going on the Turbo. There is another one as well, Demon Crush, I can't remember. Gallagher 88, it's not a bad game, it's just basically Gallagher. Final Lap Twin, a surprisingly fun game, a cheapo, but it's a fun game. Oh, one of my favourite, Final Soldier. I mean, one thing the PC Engine is known for is the shoot 'em ups, shmups, and it's probably the card. And it does have some of the best. I mean, some of them are wanted games, and I want Gates and Lords of Thunder game, and I also like R-Type, which I don't know. But yes, show you more. This is for the CD. This one. This was a Watford Film Fair. That's a Fatal Fury Special. Fantastic version. Fantastic. And absolutely another amazing game, and that's Dragon Spirit. So when I bought these games, I don't think I've actually paid over a tenner for a game. I just don't. Darius Plus, cool game, just Darius. Afterburner 2, because you've got to have some Afterburner. It's not bad, it's not bad on the PC Engine tool. And a game that's just literally been announced for the Switch, and that's Armed Death. This is a real cool shooter. Difficult but cool. One of my card only games, that's Sidearms. Really cool game. Another fantastic shooter, Saint Seiya. It's just a must-have. I mean, I'd say they're must-haves, but they're all so bloody expensive now that you must mortgage your house to buy them. It's a puzzle game. It looks like Payu Payu, so we'll say it's Payu Payu. Now this game here was card only, but I managed. It was card only. But it was actually a gift from my buddy Rowan, and that is Parodius. And I borrowed like the case and manual and printed out and made it fit into a case so it looks nice. This one here I think I got from Mike, I think his name was. Gaming 1999 or something like that. And that is Paranoia. Really cool game. A good game, but a really bloody hard game. Image Fight. I just noticed pretty all my games are PC Engine games. I mean, if you want to get TurboGrafx games, you're like, loan, just don't, because they're so expensive. I have 3 sealed TurboGrafx games. We have got Sports TV Basketball. Yay. Then we have Obro. I'd say these are fun games, but I've never played them because they're sealed. And they're staying that way. And one game which really sucks it's sealed because I absolutely love the game, and that's Pac-Man. I mean, factory sealed. Trying to remember what games I've done, which I haven't done them. Just look. Right, so that's basically my arcade card upgrade. Certain consoles you need like a Super CD-ROM upgrade. You need one of these to play like the later games that come out. You know, so the arcade versions of the games and so forth. One of my favourite games, I finished this, thanks to the turbo button on the pad, for the first time ever when I played it last time. That's Vigilante. A top game. Now this one here, this real fun story about this. Basically, well, it's not fun, it's quite sad. I purchased a Sega Mark II off Ross O'Reilly back in the day. And basically when it turned up it had a few bits missing, and he was unaware they were missing, so he was allowed to make up for it. I wanted to give you a game. And I was like, oh, that's alright, just find them in the wild since we're out. And he said, no, I want to give you a game. So he did. And he gave me Star Parodia. I mean, you know, this is a fantastic game, but it's definitely a 1cc. If you die, stop playing it and restart, because it gets so hard. But oh man, I love this because you get like Vic Viper, you got Bomberman, you got the actual PC Engine console you play. It's a vertical shooter, shmup. Yeah. I think this was a PlayNation purchase. Space Harrier, fantastic on that. Play it on that. Yeah, no chance. It's way too bloody fiddly and hard. I've got two of 5 pro wrestling games. Haven't actually played them. I lent one to Tony for like ever. Oh, here we go. Sports TV. Is that the same one? No, it's Sports TV Football. That one's Sports TV Football. So I do have another PC TurboGrafx game. Then we have, I think it says Cybercore. I'll tell you one thing I absolutely love about PC Engine games, which you shouldn't love about PC Engine games, is when you get Afterburner. So say you know what it is, you know what you're buying, yeah? So you see the cover, you don't need to look. I'll get that. So then You see Paranoia. Ah, cool, that looks like a shoot 'em up. Wonder what type of game it is. Yes, they don't do screenshots. So if you're unaware of what you're collecting PC Engine wise, make sure you've got your phone with you to get screenshots and video footage of, because nearly all the games don't actually have pictures of what they actually are in the background. So you just have to say it's just common knowledge. A must own Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. This is £10 buy. Awesome. I always think this is a CD game, but it's not. It's another Hue card. It plays, so make sure you got the 6-pad, because I only had the 6-button pad, because I only had that when it turned up. And it was like one button, and then you put that button to change between punch and kicks, like the Mega Drive pad. And it wasn't fun. It was actually really bloody hard to play. And my last game, I picked this up off eBay. I paid £21 for it because I'd heard about it, but I didn't actually know much about it. And it's so cheesy. It's a 1-on-1 beat 'em up, and that is Strip Fighter 2. This game is so cheesy and fun. I mean, you imagine like a hurricane kick, but with a big-breasted woman, and the breasts doing the moves. Yeah, it's cool. And me being me, I just had to have it. Mad expensive game, absolutely mad expensive, and an officially released game as well. Unlike most of the games like that. But yeah, like I say, that's for PC Engine collection. I mean, I definitely would like to add to it. But it's kind of like the Vectrix. It would just have to be something that sticks out. I mean, PC Engine games, you definitely do see more of now in the UK than you used to. There used to be none about anywhere at all. But now there are. They're turning up, and so you've got to know what they are, because at the back of them don't tell you what they are. But yeah, I do want the Gates of Thunder and the Lords of Thunder. And then of course you've got that stupidly overpriced bloody like £6,000 or £10,000 game now, side scroller, which is a TurboGrafx game. But I will say that if you get this, or if you get a PC Engine, because a few years back for Christmas I bought Tony a PC Engine for Christmas, but then they found a really shit TV signal, so I sent it up to Buddy Rowan. I said, Rowan, RGB mod please. And so he did, and damn can you tell the difference when you have an RGB mod. An RGB mod is definitely essential when you get a PC Engine. And so most people I know have actually got PC Engine now, just have the EverDrives for them, because everything's on them, every game ever. But yes, that's for PC Engine collection, guys. TurboGrafx 16. You guys got one? Do you play them? Any games you'd like to get? I mean, did you buy the later release games because they're like, what, compilations of them out? But yes,